Good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Is my audio clear to everyone?
Yes po.
All right, so we'll start in a few minutes. We'll just wait for others to join the meet. Alright, again, good morning everyone. So start na po tayo. Let me first check your attendance. Once your name is called, unmute and say present. Aton,
Present po.
Briones,
Present po.
Buoncano, Buoncano Joshua, wala. Karaan,
Present po.
Cordelio, Compasivo,
Present po.
De los Reyes, Dinglasan,
Present po.
Dimasupi, Notora, Enchane,
Present po, ma'am.
Galola,
Ma'am, present po.
Desmundo,
Ma'am, present po.
Hilario,
Present po, ma'am.
Hinakay,
Present po.
Hitomo, Lat,
Ma'am, present po.
Madamba,
Ma'am, present po.
Magsingo,
Present po, ma'am.
Malayaw,
Present po.
Mandia,
Present po.
Medel,
Present po.
Miranda,
Present po.
Montesor,
Present po.
Natividad,
Present po.
Palomeno,
Present po.
Parado, Parado, wala. Para,
Present po.
Paz,
Ma'am, present po.
Pimentel,
Present po.
Rianyo,
Present po.
Presyo,
Present po.
Rover,
Ito naman parang nasa faculty.
Rover, San Juan,
Pero mas
Present
po.
Sueno,
Pero is
Ordelas,
sa student, iba din. Pero, andun pa rin yung idea na yung gawin ng
Wasman.
style lang na.
Present po.
Okay. So this morning, ayaw nga pala si Kabini. Sorry. Okay. Noted na Kabini. Alright, so this morning, we're going to have a short discussion. We'll just have a short discussion on ating last topic for the midterm period. And then for the rest of our time this morning, I'll let you continue your last activity, which is the org plan. Okay, so short discussion lang muna tayo this morning. For a while, let me first share my screen. Alright, so is my screen, is the PP PowerPoint visible to everyone? Nakikita niyo na po ba ang ating...
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
Alright. So this is our last topic ngayong pong midterm period. Chapter 5 is all about business ethics and corporate governance. So our previous chapters, nag-focus tayo sa workplace ethics. Nag-focus tayo sa mga do's, don'ts ng rules and regulations applied to employees and employers. And for now, mas broader yung ating magiging scope. Okay, inform me, nag-next ba yung ating slide? Nagmo-move naman.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. So define po muna natin, ano nga ba pag sinabi nating business ethics? So business ethics refers to moral principles and social values that business should adopt in its code of conduct. These are rules that businesses must accept and follow in its day-to-day operations for the welfare of society and all its stakeholders. Okay. Ang business or isang organization, okay, it is termed as a social organ. And therefore, pag sinabi po natin social organ, it means so may connection, may relationship po sa ating society. Therefore, it should not indulge, hindi dapat makiki-engage sa mga activities na harmful to the interests of all its stakeholders. We made mention before, the primary objective kung bakit tayo halimbawa tayo ay magbubukas ng isang business, magtatayo tayo ng sarili nating business. Our foremost objective is of course for ma-maximize natin, for profit maximization. Gusto din natin laging makaroon ng higher growth. But setting these primary objectives aside, sinasabi sa atin ng business ethics that business should also work for the upliftment of its people, the public, and society as a whole. So, ang business ethics, ito po ay tumutulong sa mga business natin sa pag-decide kung ano nga ba yung, ganun pa din, stick pa rin tayo, business ethics, kung ano yung tama at kung ano yung mali. Okay? And it helps the business to maintain better, harmonious relations with society, with the customers, even employees then, and the concerned industry sector. Okay, now, let's talk about ano nga ba ang kahalagahan? Bakit ba natin, ano yung importance po ng ating pag-employ or pag-a-adapt ng business ethics? Okay, we have here a list of the importance of applying business ethics. Number 1, control business malpractices. Ano yung mga examples po natin ng mga business malpractices? Halimbawa, dahil tayo ay very eager to maximize, to increase our revenues, our profits, okay? Para ma-encourage yung mga buyers natin na bumili ng ating mga products. So, gagawa tayo ng mga false advertisement o yung tinatawag nating black marketing. That's an example of a business malpractice. Okay, what else? Halimbawa, yung iyong tinitinda yung timbangan na ginagamit mo. Okay, ay may daya, frauds in measures and weight. Okay, so business ethics, dyan pumapasok ang business ethics, it directly influence the operations of our business. So it is the one which helps business in deciding what is right, what is wrong, and this ethics sets certain goals and principles to be followed strictly by our business. And their violation, syempre, leads to a penalty. So implementation of these principles ensures na yung ating business ay hindi nakikilahok, hindi nakikiisa sa mga unfair practices. Next, number 2, better relation with employees. Ito po ang tatandaan natin, class. Ang ating po mga employees, they are the greatest assets of an organization. Okay? Hindi natin kayang patakbuhin, hindi kaya ng isang institution or a company na mag-operate without its employees. Having said that, take note again, employees are the greatest assets na meron ang isang company, na meron ang isang business. Okay? So, kailangan with the help of business ethics na bibuild natin yung maayos na relationship with our employees, the people who are working for our business. The business should not only work for the achievement of its objectives, katulad nga like profit maximization, higher growth, but should also focus on people working with it. Okay, kung hindi mo pinahalagahan ng iyong mga employees, kung hindi mo sila binigyan ng importance o ng value, okay, mawawalan ka ng tauhan. And maaaring walang mag-ooperate, tutulong sa pagpapatagbo ng iyong company. So this ethics ensures that business provides better monetary compensation para sa ating mga workers, para sa ating workforce, and good working conditions sa ating mga employees. Okay? It also encourages active participation in decision-making, ma-address yung mga complaints ng ating mga personnel, okay, and provide promotions as per their progress. Okay, so business ethics helps in maintaining a good relationship with employees. Next, number 3, improves customer satisfaction. Okay? Again, with the aid of business ethics, it ensures that the business provides better customer support and na-address yung mga complaints o kaya ang mga concerns ng ating mga clients. Kung tayo po ay nag-incorporate ng business ethics, okay, aware yung business natin sa iba't ibang mga specific rules and regulations with regards to what is wrong and what is right and wrong, ma-improve po natin yung satisfaction level, mamimit natin palagi yung satisfaction level ng ating mga clients and customers. Next, increase profitability. Okay, business ethics also help improve the productivity and profitability of every business. Ito nga yung nagsaset ng mga certain rules na susundin ng bawat tao na nagtatrabaho para dun sa business na yon. And these ethics ensure na walang nasasayang na mga resources, that every resource is efficiently utilized. Okay? Nagagamit ng tama, nagagamit ng ayos, walang naaaksaya. This eventually leads to an increase in business profit in the long run. Okay? Next, improves business goodwill. So better goodwill business are able to attract more and more customers. By implementing ethics sa operations ng ating mga business, it could lead to providing better service to the market. Next, another importance, better decision making. So ethics in business helps them in making better decisions timely, okay, accurately. Kasi nga ito yung nagbibigay sa atin mga rules, guidelines that every business needs to follow sa conduct ng kanilang mga day-to-day operations. So every decision na gagawin ng business o ng company, ng organization is taken in the light of moral principles and social values. And lastly, protection of society. Kung hindi ko consider ng isang business, okay, yung interest ng society at puro interest na lang ng business ang kinoconsider, it will harm its survival. Business ethics direct that all business should work for the welfare of the society and take part in various infrastructural development programs. Okay? After knowing the importance, alamin naman natin ano-ano yung iba't ibang types ng business ethics. Okay, listen very carefully. Dito po sa ating mga terminologies ay number of items in your midterm exam ay dito sa types of business ethics. So please listen very carefully. Number 1, personal responsibilities. Okay? Refer to the personal code of ethics of an individual which he follows firmly in his daily activities. Pag sinabi po nating, pag sinabi po nating responsibility means what? Anyone? Yes, Ms. Wasnon.
Pag sinabi pong responsibilities is, kailangan po talaga is gawin po natin.
Okay, pag sinabi po nating responsibilities, ito yung ating parang tungkulin natin. Ano yung dapat na ginagampanan natin? Dapat na gagawin natin in relation sa ating work. So, personal responsibilities, halimbawa, This refers to our own, kaya nga po natin tinawag yung personal. So, sarili nating mga tungkulin, our own responsibilities, our own obligations. Examples, such ethics, ito'y tumutukoy, halimbawa, I have the responsibility to behave ethically, to behave honestly at all times, na gagawin yung mga inaccept kong mga duties properly and timely. So these are examples of personal responsibilities. What else? Isa pa ding personal responsibility ko, halimbawa, I settle all dues promptly. Hindi ako nag-i-indulge sa iba't ibang mga unfair activities inside the workplace. Okay, so again, personal responsibilities, okay, may kinalaman sa ating pag-execute ng ating mga day-to-day activities, our own obligations towards our work. Next, number 2. Official responsibilities. These are responsibilities which comes with the position that a person occupies. Alright, so wag tayo pong mali dito. Actually, there are, if I'm not mistaken, parang 8 yata tong types na ito. Again, madali lang pong intindihin. Personal responsibility, sarili nating responsibilidad. Okay? Ano yung mga responsibility mo sa trabaho mo? Official responsibility, some of the types here overlap with one another. Okay, makikita natin yan maya-maya as I present the other types of business ethics. Official naman, keyword natin position. Okay, if I assume another position in the workplace, okay, halimbawa, ako ay na-promote na ako as a supervisor or head na ako ng aking unit, ng aking department. It means, aside from my personal responsibility, nakakaroon na din ako, nadagdagan na ako ng official responsibility. Pag sinabi po nating official responsibility, ano-ano yung mga responsibilities for that specific position? Ano-ano responsibilities ng isang supervisor? Aside from my personal responsibilities as an employee working for that institution. Okay, so it entails greater roles, it entails higher functions. Okay, kasi ikaw nga ay na-assign, halimbawa na-promote, nadagdagan ka ngayon ng mas mabigat, mas crucial na mga roles and responsibilities. That's what we call official responsibilities, mga responsibilidad na naka-associate sa isang specific position. Okay, next. Number 3. Corporate responsibilities. Corporation is an artificial person which is treated as a separate legal entity. So they have their own moral responsibilities towards the society that is distinct from personal moral ethics of managers running them. Katulad nga ng nabanggit ko kanina, some responsibilities overlap with one another. Corporate responsibilities, such responsibilities are both internal and external, which assist in deciding matters na may kinalaman, okay, sa ating mga employees. Responsibility mo na may kinalaman sa mga shareholders. Okay? For example, you're going to decide matters related even to your customers, okay, to the society, to the government. Okay, so corporate responsibilities, ito po yung responsibilities, parang overall responsibilities which assist us in deciding matters related nga sa ating mga personnel, related sa ating workforce, related sa ating mga shareholders. Next, economic responsibility. These ethics are one which guides actions of an individual which are of economic nature, economic responsibilities of resources. Keyword, usage of resources. Okay, tamang paggamit, tamang pag-utilize natin ng ating mga resources. Okay, economic responsibility, may responsibility ko as part of this organization. Okay, as an employee or a worker working for this business, I have the economic responsibility to, ano pa example? From that definition, halimbawa, responsibility to make efficient use of all resources. Okay? Na ginagamit para makaproduce kami ng mga products namin and services. Halimbawa, economic responsibility, provided halimbawa ng company mo, yung iba't ibang mga resources nyo. Okay? So, hindi mo siya gagamitin for your personal use. Okay? You will make efficient use of the company resources for the use of the company for the company's sake. Okay, and we try to enhance the profitability ng ating business without involving in any kinds of fraud. Okay? So, hindi tayo mag-aaksaya. Sa madaling sabi, hindi natin aaksayahin yung mga resources available sa ating company or sa ating business. And in that way, we can contribute towards the welfare of our society. Next responsibility. Okay. I hope lahat po tayo nakakasunod, ano? Next, legal responsibility. Legal responsibilities provides a framework within which a business should operate. It shall abide by all the rules and regulations imposed by legal authority. Madali din po yung tandaan, legal, may kinalaman sa ating mga sa law. So, lahat ng mga unethical activities, syempre, kailangan po, kaya nga po, unethical, they should be avoided as they are treated illegal in the eyes of our law. Kaya nga po tayo may mga batas na sinusunod or na pinapatupad ang ating government, okay, ang ating DOLE. So, nire-remind ng mga business na huwag mag-engage sa mga unethical activities as they are treated illegal sa ating sa mata ng batas. Number 6, personal loyalties. Do not confuse this with the first type of business ethics, which is personal responsibility. Okay? Ang personal loyalty, it means the loyalties that superiors have towards their subordinates and loyalty that subordinates have toward their superiors. Loyalty na meron ng isang empleyado towards sa kanyang head, sa kanyang immediate or superior. And vice versa, pwede ding loyalty ng superior towards sa kanyang subordinates. Okay, again, personal, one-on-one lang ito. It's either employee sa kanyang head o sa kanyang superior or superior, loyalty ni superior sa kanyang subordinates. Next, organizational loyalty. This involves the loyalty of employees towards the organization. Some employees develop a deep sense of loyalty out of love and affection for the organization. Again, class, wag po tayong malilito, ano? Sa kanina, personal loyalty, inuulit ko, one-on-one. Employee kay superior, superior kay employee. Pagdating po natin kay organizational loyalty, si employee towards the whole organization, towards your employer, okay, yung buong organization. Okay? So, loyalty of an employee to the organization he or she belongs. And lastly, last type, technical morality. Technical morality is related to state of technology implied by enterprise for production of its goods or services. Every professional person having technical morality shall not comprise with the quality of goods. They should properly adhere to all the ethical standards provided by competent bodies. Okay. Ang kanina, okay, again, just to compare it with the other types, ang economic responsibility, okay, sabi natin kanina ay yung tamang paggamit. Meron tayong responsibility na gamitin ng ayos, gamitin ng tama yung ating mga resources, yung mga company resources. Pagdating po natin kay technical morality, this is our keyword naman dyan, quality of goods. Meaning to say, okay, in short, technical morality, hindi dapat nakokompromise yung quality ng ating mga goods. Okay, na-avail ito ng ating mga clients, na-avail ito ng ating mga customers at a reasonable, at a low cost, at a low price. Okay? Fine quality, kung possible nga, superior quality of goods. So, hindi na sasacrifice yung kalidad ng ating mga serbisyo at ng ating mga produkto. Okay? Any questions so far? Questions? Clarifications?
Wala po, ma'am.
Okay, sige, to check, for me to check if you are still listening. Kasi tayo po ay hindi naka face to face. It's quite hard to monitor if everyone is still attentive and paying attention to our discussion. Alright, so for me to check if you are still here with me in the meet at kung kayo po ay nakakasunod sa ating discussion. Okay, so 35, 34 in the meet. I need to see 34. Sana all in the chat box. Please type kung kayo po ay nakikinig pa, kung kayo gising pa dyan, type in the chat box, sana all. Okay, so sana all nakikinig pa. So sana all tayo po ay hindi inaantok dyan at tayo po ay nakikinig sa kung ano ang meron kay business ethics. About yung iba, hindi pa yata nagta-type. Are you with us? Where are the others? Nasaan? O kakaunti pa lang po ito. Sana all, talaga. Sana all tayo po ay nakikinig, Okay, if you have no questions, and then proceed po tayo. Functions of business ethics. Klaro sa atin, Klaro po sa atin yung types. Punta po tayo sa functions. Okay, isa-isahin po natin yung 5 yan. 5 main functions of business ethics. Number 1, protect consumer rights. Okay, ang ating pong mga clients, ang ating mga buyers, consumers of our products, they also have their own rights. Okay, may karapatan sila na makatanggap, maka-receive sa atin ng better quality goods at lower cost. Business ethics, dyan po pumapasok, business ethics should be in place para ma-ensure na ang mga customers po natin, they are treated fairly and provided with their full rights. Okay, so organizations that implement ethics operates economically at tulad nga ng aking sinabi, ay nakakapag-provide ng better quality goods sa reasonable, reasonable cost, reasonable price. So they serve their customers, their clients at a reasonable profit without exploiting them. Okay? Customers are fully satisfied with the services na binibigay natin sa kanila that makes them loyal sa ating business in a long term. Next, enhance relations with society. Katulad nga po, yung sa importance kanina, sabi natin, employees are the greatest assets of an organization. Dito po sa function din, hindi din po maglalas or hindi magsusurvive ang ating organization. Hindi magsusurvive ang ating company without having direct, positive, good relationship sa society. Okay, so relationship with society is a must for survival ng ating mga business organizations. Okay? Ethics directs business to consider yung interest ng society and work for their welfare. Hindi lang dapat nakafocus. Okay, should not focus only on its growth. Hindi lang palagi nakafocus sa mga profits. Okay? Na ang cost naman na exploit po yung ating society. So, business should actively participate in corporate social responsibility and should contribute towards developmental programs para po sa ating public and the society in general. Another function, safeguard interests of society. Business ethics protects the small-scale business from exploitation ng mga large firms in an industry. Okay, it provides them full rights na makapag-operate efficiently although yung kanilang scale ay small. Sabihin natin yung mga small business natin, small firms as compared to the huge industries, huge sectors. Okay? And Binibigyan din po ito, binibigyan ng business ethics ng karapatan ang ating mga small-scale business na mag-establish ng kanilang position in the market. So following business ethics in an industry ensures na yung mga firms po natin, they work fairly without the exploitation of other players in the market, especially ng mga malalaki na nga or sabihin natin huge firms, large corporations. Another function, improve business goodwill. Okay, so ethics play a key role in enhancing yung overall image ng business natin sa market. It monitors yung mga operations ng ating business and yun nga, it helps avoid ang mga iba't ibang mga unethical activities. Okay, para makontrol agad yung iba't ibang mga unfair, unjust practices. So practicing ethics maintains the legality. Sa madaling sabi, it maintains the legality of our business. Thereby, it provides better service to our customers. Lahat ng mga unfair trade activities ay nakokontrol agad. And as a result, nakakapag-deliver po tayo ng good, fine quality goods. So customers, they are happy with the services, which leads to create a positive image of the company. Assist in decision making. We also mentioned earlier, supporting decision making of organization is an important function played by business ethics. So ethics provide rules and guidelines to be followed by business in its functioning. Lahat ng mga decisions na gagawin or i-implement ng business, it is taken in the light of moral social values mentioned in business ethics. Okay? Summing this all up, it guides in deciding kung ano nga ba yung what is right, what is wrong for business organization, and every ethic needs to be practiced properly, and any violation nga can eventually lead to penalties. So, kailangan na maayos na nasusunod ng ating mga businesses at yung mga business ethics para din unang-una, yan nga, maprotektahan natin yung mga karapatan ng mga consumers natin, makabuild po tayo ng better relationship with the public and society as a whole in general, mas safeguard po natin yung interest special of the small-scale business. Okay, we can attract more customers and it could help us make more or well-informed decisions, judgments. Okay, next, another subtopic ay tungkol naman po sa corporate governance. Okay, an idea po, pag sinabi natin corporate governance is a related branch in business ethics. So, an idea pag po sinabi natin corporate governance. An idea. You may relate it on our previous discussions. Anyone? Yes. Butch.
Ma'am, hula lang po. Bale, ang sa corporate governance po para pong yung mga pagkocontrol po sa isang kumpanya po ganun. Gawa po ng corporate.
Okay, corporate governance, maaaring tumutukoy sa sila yung kumokontrol sa mga activities na ginagawa ng isang corporation or ng isang organization. Alright, other than that, other ideas? Yes, Mr. Aton.
Sa tingin ko po, yun po yung mga yun nga po yung way ng pagkocontrol po sa isang organization or company, kagaya na lang po ng mga policies, ng mga rules, kagaya po nung sa organization po namin sa CITS, sa CIT po, yung sa may mga bylaws, something like that po.
Okay, alright, good answer. Okay, what else? Anything you want to add? Or baka may other ideas po kayo pag sinabi or pag narinig nyo ang salitang corporate governance, it means? Yes, Miss Weno.
Corporate governance po, from the word itself po, may government po doon sa isang corporation kung saan sila po yung nagko-control and namamahala po talaga sa buong company po.
Alright, exactly. Well said. So, in short, in simplest terms, pag sinabi po natin corporate governance, kaya nga po, mula sa salitang governance. So, ito yung nag-go-govern. Ito yung nagli-lead, nagda-direct, nagmamanage. Okay, so it is a way a corporation or an institution, an organization is governed. It is the practice of ensuring na ang isang corporation does it conduct itself fairly, openly, accountably in all of its dealings. Okay? So, ilan sa mga directives natin ng corporate governance include it acts as a system of policies, procedures. So, dito ay nakalatag yung mga defined responsibilities, accountabilities, used by stakeholders to work through the inherent conflicts of interest na maaaring mag-exist in the corporate form. Okay? Para ma-ensure din po natin yung transparency, which in turn ensures a strong and balanced economic development para sa ating mga organization. It helps to keep the interest ng shareholders. Okay, ma-safeguard natin yung interest ng ating mga shareholders. Okay? And another directive of corporate governance is to control the interaction between various participants in shaping a corporation's performance and yung the main direction in which it is proceeding. So, sa corporate governance, unlike business ethics, ay mas malawak na po dito yung ating nagiging scope because it involves the shareholders, it involves the board of the directors, and the entire company management. So corporate governance aims to determine the ways to reach the most effective strategic decisions. Okay? Okay, please read the slide. Please read Crisnel Palomeno.
Corporate governance is the framework that defines the business relationships that exist between companies, shareholders, management teams, the board of directors, and all the other key stakeholders. Corporate governance covers both the social and institutional aspects of a business. Simply put, it is the system by which organizations are directed and managed. Corporate governance influences how the objectives of a business are set and achieved, how risks are monitored and assessed, and how internal performance is optimized.
Okay, summarize ko yun din po yung aking mga binanggit kanina. Corporate governance, again, mas broad na ang ating scope dito, mas malawak dahil it already involves not just the employees, not just the personnel or the subordinates working for our organization, working for our institution, but also kasama na dito. So, dinadirect din natin, nasusupervise natin yung mga gawain, yung mga activities, yung mga operations ng BOD or the Board of the Directors, yung mga main matataas na posisyon, the higher management, the executive, the people occupying executive functions or executive roles. Okay, so part of corporate governance is na monitor din po natin yung mga performance ng mga taong nasa higher ups or nasa higher management. Okay. So, bakit po kailangan natin mag-adopt ng corporate governance? Why do we have a corporate governance na mag-exist sa ating mga corporations, sa ating mga organizations? Please read the slide for me. MJ, Lat.
Pamalin pa mabasahin.
Ayan pong naka-flash sa yung screen. Importance of corporate governance.
Strong and effective corporate governance cultivate a company culture of integrity leading to positive performance and a sustainable business overall. It exists to increase the accountability of the individuals and terms within your company, working to avoid mistakes before they can even occur. When a company has solid corporate governance, it signals to the market that the organization is well managed and that the interests are stakeholders. It can provide your company with a strong competitive advantage.
All right, thank you. Summarize na natin, medyo madami nakalagay dyan sa slide. Importance. Okay, tatlo lang po yan. Una-una, positive performance. If we closely monitor the activities, the performance of our employees, and at the same time, nag-govern din natin yung mga activities ng ating top management, that could eventually lead to positive performance. Okay? Another important, sustainable business. Nasusustain po natin yung operations ng ating business, especially in the long run, makakatulong para makasurvive ang ating business in the market. And another thing, strong competitive advantage. If we implement corporate governance, ay mas malaki po yung advantage natin in the market. Mas malaki yung advantage ng ating company, ng ating organization sa market. Benefits of corporate governance, number one, efficient processes. Okay, na monitor nga natin if the tasks we are performing ay consistent. Consistent natin na perform ng maayos sa mga respective tasks natin. Visibility of errors. Syempre naman, human nature natin, we sometimes commit mistakes, even at work, we commit errors, hindi po yan naiiwasan. With the presence of corporate governance, kung may nagda-direct or nag-guide sa ating mga activities, day-to-day activities, okay, na-identify natin yung mga errors easily, yung mga non-conformities sa ating mga processes, okay, sa mga procedures natin. We can easily recognize and spot the errors. And pag na-identify po agad natin, na-determine natin agad yung mga errors sa ating mga process, okay, mas maiko-correct agad natin. Hindi na lalala palalo yung ating current situation. Mas maagapan agad natin. Next, reduce costs. So when our tasks are properly streamlined, mas mababawasan po natin yung mga costs or yung ating mga company costs na, for example, halimbawa nga nagkamali si yung isang worker natin, kailangan umulit dun sa ating task. Okay, ma-eliminate natin yung mga waste from scrap, yung rework nating tinatawag, and other costly inefficiencies. And smoother running operations. So regular disruptions from inconsistent processes ay ma-eliminate natin. Okay? Regular disruptions are eliminated and operations becomes smoother. Compliance. So a culture, if your organization, if your company supports corporate governance, it allows for its product to reach the market while meeting its intended specifications. Okay? Kasi si corporate governance din ay nagle-lay down ng mga specifications required by different agencies, by different governing bodies or government, halimbawa. So, if we're going to adopt or support corporate governance, ma-ensure natin na mamimit natin kung ano man yung mga intended specifications na ini-implement ng mga governments at ng iba't ibang mga related agencies. Okay. Now, good corporate governance. So how can we establish a good corporate governance? We have here a number of steps na pwede po nating i-undertake that we can consider for us to ensure good corporate governance. Okay, just for me to ensure if everyone is still listening, please send any reaction dito po sa ating meet just to check if everyone is still following sa ating pong discussion, send any reaction. Ayan, bakit sad react si Aton? Okay, let's continue. So, good corporate governance. Ayan po yung mga steps. We have here 10 steps to good corporate governance. Number 1, ensure a suitable board. Okay? Again, sa corporate governance, involved na po ang top management. When we say top management, our board of directors are included. Our shareholders are included. Okay, so for us to ensure, anong meaning yan, enchane? Talagang humabol pa siya ng kanyang emoji dito. May meaning ba yan? Medyo nahihirapan ako i-interpret yung kanyang, yung kanyang emoji. Anyway, alright. So, ensure a suitable board. Yung ating pong members ng ating board. Okay? Kailangan po, syempre na-minute natin yung hindi ka naman basta-basta ilalagay or magiging member ng isang board without sufficient credentials and qualifications. So, kailangan qualified ka dun sa position na yon. Okay? You have worked, for example, for a great number of years in that company, in that organization. Okay? Hindi lang, again, nandiyan po ulit pumapasok yung ating politics in, ayan, si Robert, nandito na pala. Ayan, yung ating politics sa mga companies na hindi po dahil tayo may connection, dahil may influence, kaya automatic we can be a member of the board and we can enjoy the privilege offered sa mga members ng ating board. Okay, so ensure a suitable board. Kailangan, baka naman may mga members of the board tayo na sabihin natin ay hindi na natin na-double check yung kanilang performance, for example, kaya matagal na in service, na pwede na palang mag-retire, for example. So number 1 step, ensure if our board is qualified ba lahat ng mga directors natin. Okay, number 2, review the board regularly. Okay, with the help of the KPIs na tinatawag natin, if you are familiar, iba't iba to ng terms sa bawat companies, iba't iba siya ng mga terms sa iba't ibang mga organization, but in general, we have the key performance indicators na hindi lamang applicable din sa mga empleyado natin, but also applicable din po sa ating management, sa ating executive or top management. Okay, so the KPIs or the key performance indicators, para po siyang somewhat similar to a performance evaluation or a performance appraisal na kung saan ay chine-check din po yung performance level ng ating mga members of the board. Okay? Next number, build solid foundations for oversight. What does this mean? Oversight. So, we oversee the work of both the board and management. It's very critical na ma-oversee natin yung trabaho ng ating board, ng ating management. So, we can develop a systematic foundation na magagamit natin para ma-establish, ma-monitor, at ma-evaluate yung kanilang mga roles and responsibilities. Next, number 4, aim for long-term value creation. Okay, question class. Bakit po kaya, why do we have to aim for a long-term value creation? Bakit hindi short-term? Bakit kaya ang nakalagay dyan ay long-term value creation? Why is there a need to aim for a long-term value creation? Or in other words, sige, if we cannot really know the meaning of a value creation, we can apply it sa mga objectives natin or sa goals. Bakit natin kailangan din, yes, we have the presence of a short-term objectives, short-term targets, pero bakit kailangan din natin mag-set ng mga long-term goals? Di ba? Halimbawa, magsaset tayo ng short-term goal natin, achieve na natin, na-fulfill na natin, okay na yon, check na. Bakit pa natin kailangan mag-set ng mga long-term? For what? Ano yung purpose? Or okay lang if we're going to set po short-term na lang ang ating i-target. Hello, class. Hello. Let's call. Pimentel. Why do you think that that we have to establish long-term value creation or long-term objectives or targets? So yung tinawag ko si Pimentel. Is Pimentel here? Wala. How about si Lucio? Try lang. Sana si Lucio.
Ma'am, ano po yung tanong ko ulit?
Sa number 4 na step natin, nakalagay dyan, aim for long-term value creation. Why is it important for us to aim for long-term? Bakit hindi short-term?
Ma'am, sa tingin ko po, para po mapagyaman po yung relationship po dun sa company po.
Mapagyaman ang relationship sa company. Hindi ba natin yan ma-achieve kapag short-term goal yung ating isa-set? Anyway, thank you for your idea, Lucio. Sige, you're raising your hand, Ms. Dimlasan.
Ma'am, para po masustain po yung tagal ng isang company po. And also po para po maging yung mga nagastos niyo po. Kasi po may mga company po na kaya po nagkakaroon ng long-term goal is para po mas mahaba-haba po yung panahon na ma-achieve ng company yung pinaka-kailangan po ng ma-achieve ko lang po.
Okay, that's it. Yun lang yun, no? Well said. Very good, Ms. Limlasan. Long-term value creation means, as opposed to short-term, mas measure po natin, mas masusustain po natin yung growth at yung success ng ating company dahil pang matagalan natin siyang i-achieve. Kumbaga, yung ating goal, mas masusustain po natin yung success at saka yung development, yung growth ng ating company as opposed to setting short-term value creation. Number 5, prioritize risk management. Okay. Actually, we have a separate chapter for this about risk-benefit analysis. Okay, but to give you an overview, risk management, so dyan po natin in-identify, mas nag-outweigh ba yung risk ng isang decision or ng isang action kaysa dun sa benefit, possible or probable benefit na pwede nating makuha or mag-gain. Okay, so parang nakakaon po tayo dito ng assessment. Okay, risk assessment. We assess the risks and the benefits implied for a certain action or decision. Okay, so yung pang-limang step, sinasabi siya, kailangan ng isang corporation o ng isang organization na makapag-establish ng risk management process and other related internal control framework that is both effective and conducive para sa mga pangangailangan ng ating business. And of course, kailangan din po natin mag-review yung effectiveness ng ating risk management procedure periodically or from time to time. Other steps include ensure reporting integrity, provide timely, balanced information. Okay, so be transparent in all of our dealings. We ensure na nako-conduct natin yung mga operations natin fairly, openly, okay, to all our constituents. Number 8, emphasize integrity as a whole. So be consistent in your promotion of ethical behaviors. Okay, number 9, treat stakeholders equitably. Di dahil halimbawa doon sa ating mga dividends, halimbawa ay mas mataas yung kanyang share, so siya yung mas may bibigyan mo ng or mas i-respect mo yung kanyang rights as compared to other stakeholders na mababa lang halimbawa yung kanilang share dun sa company. So respect rights of all stakeholders regardless of their share, halimbawa din sa ating company or sa kanilang dividends. Number 10, ensure adequate disclosures. So this refers, tinutukoy naman sa disclosure ng lahat ng mga related parties natin ng kanilang mga transactions. Okay, and the other interests of all directors involved. Kasi kung isang director ay may external financial interest, halimbawa, outside of the company, maaaring maka-influence ito sa kanyang decision making. So ensure if yung mga i-disclose po nating information, halimbawa ay dapat nga bang i-disclose halimbawa sa ibang outside parties or baka naman may financial interest ka kaya i-disclose natin yung mga financial interest, okay, or other financial information. So ensure adequate disclosures. Okay? Yan po yung 10 steps na pwede natin i-consider, na pwede nating sundin para mas makaroon po tayo, makapromote tayo ng good corporate governance sa ating respective companies, corporations, and institutions. Do you have any question? Question?
Wala po.
Okay, so again po, next meeting natin, siguro hopefully naka-face-to-face na yan. Next meeting will be again the presentation of your org plan. Hindi na, no need to send me the presentation. Okay. Next meeting, schedule po natin presentation of your organizational plan. Hindi lang tatanong, is this something similar to reporting? Hindi naman yan para reporting dahil hindi naman topic yung inyong i-discuss. So you just have to present kung ano po yung inyong nature ng naisip yung company, nature ng naisip yung business. Okay? And so lahat po ng groups ay tatapusin natin yon next Tuesday. So for the rest of our time, for the rest of our period, I'm giving you the time para mas ma-finalize, ma-accomplish po natin yung inyong last activity this midterm period. Okay? Kayo po ba ay may questions pa dun sa inyong ginagawang org plan? Yes. Yes,
Ma'am,
Ms.
ilan po, lahat po ba ng members magpe-present?
If halimbawa may major contribution na si member na yon doon sa inyong ginawang org plan, pwedeng mga 1 to 2 members lang ang mag-present. Pero if the preference of the entire group ay lahat mag-present, wala din naman problema yon. Okay? So, pwede pong 1 to 2 members ang mag-present, pwede din namang lahat ng members ang mag-present.
Sige po, thank you po.
Okay, other questions? Other questions? Wala na. Okay, sige po ha. Again, deadline, make it sure each group ay may mahabang oras pa natitira, mahabang time para i-finalize nyo ang inyong activity na iyan. So next meeting, presentation po tayo ng ating org plan. Okay, so kung wala na po tayong mga katanungan, clarifications, are you sure kung wala na? Okay, sige. Before we end our session this morning, required lang for our documentation, may I invite everyone to please open your cameras for the screenshot. Okay, for other students, may I invite you to please open your cam. Yung iba siguro, sige, bigyan natin ng few minutes yung iba at baka, against the light pala ako, baka yung iba ay nagre-retouch pa kaya hindi pa nag-open ng kanilang cam. Eh, wag naman forehead natin or yung bubong, yung kita. Dapat kita ang inyong mga beautiful faces. Ayan. Okay na? Sige. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan, okay na. Another shot naman po natin. Gusto ko ay jump shot. Jump shot, ang sunod po natin shot. Yung nagpe-prepare na silang tumalon. Hindi, joke lang. Okay, sige. It's okay, we're done. Alright, so this ends our meet. Continue your activity na yan po ang deadline ay next Tuesday. Kung wala na po tayong mga other questions, clarifications, we may now leave the meet. See you all next Tuesday. See you next meeting. Goodbye. Keep safe, everyone.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.